You know who I'm jealous of? The people who get to watch Arsenal as a neutral. Because this club has the ability to produce just the purest comedy, the most scintillating entertainment, and at the same time, just the greatest tragedies. But for me, it's just all stress. I mean, 3-3 with West Ham. What a game. So many things to say, so many emotions. There was terrible, there was brilliant, there was just all across the board craziness in this game. But let's talk about it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back Pitchside with Parker to another Arsenal game review. We've got a lot to talk about in this game, but before we get into that, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. I make Arsenal reviews after every men's and women's games, so definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And smash the like button before we even get started, because that's what we do on this channel. I really don't know where to start here, to be honest with you. I guess we'll just go from the beginning. And it was bad. It was really bad in that first half. I think Arteta got a lot of things wrong in this game. The players just did not want to show up at all. The individual mistakes were back. And at the same time, you had Jesse Lingard just blazing the ball into the top corner. Look, this West Ham team is really good. I mean, they're having a fantastic season. David Moyes is doing an incredible job with them. And I feel like Arteta did not come out with the adequate respect for this team. The first thing that really bothered me was in the starting lineup, he goes with Aubameyang and Lacazette together, and Saka as the front three with Odegaard behind them. And he plays Aubameyang on the right with Saka on the left. A lineup that we've quite literally never gone with before. Not to mention that Aubameyang has been playing through the middle almost exclusively the past several games. So not only has he not been on the wing for a while, they're putting him on the less preferred wing. And obviously Saka's very good on the left, but it just created this massive imbalance in the team. And we saw it in the first goal because Calum Chambers was left pretty much all alone, and multiple center mids had to come over and try to cover for him when they got beat with a little 1-2, and then the ball ends up coming back to Lingard at the top of the box, and obviously a great finish from him. But it was all part of Aubameyang's playing right wing. He's not really helping out defensively, and now we've got Calum Chambers coming into the squad. It's like Arteta doesn't think these things through. Like, okay, Chambers is coming in for the first time in a while. He needs some help defensively. So, I don't know. And then the second goal, oh my goodness, like, the way that they switched off for the free kick was appalling. But I will say, I don't know how many other people noticed this, but I actually think this should not have been given as goal, because the free kick was taken about 5 yards behind and to the right of where the spot of the foul actually was. And Jonathan Moss, who was the referee, was about to go put down the spray where the foul actually occurred. And so the players were waiting for that. Now, they still should not have been switched off. And once it had already been played, the fact that Leno gave up the goal at the near post was really, really poor from him. So either way, Arsenal have themselves to blame for this, and the foul from Saka in the first place wasn't great. But the way that the goal actually went in, I don't think it should have counted. But look, if it was Arsenal, they would VAR that, but they didn't. So, forgive me for feeling aggrieved on that. But at the same time, completely our own fault and our own undoing. And then all of a sudden Arteta says, oh yeah, let's actually switch Aubameyang to the left. Let's actually switch Saka to the right now that we're down 2 goals, because that should help us get back in the game. So you knew the whole time that that was the better alignment, and yet you decided to just experiment with this new thing that we've literally never tried before, that doesn't make a lot of sense on paper, against 5th place West Ham. Like, you don't think that they're just going to give us the smoke? They are, if we line up in a dumb way. But anyway, another terrible moment out of the back, give away a 3rd goal literally off of just Leno playing out of the back. Tierney gave it away. But Lacazette pulled one back before halftime, and obviously that really changed this game for Arsenal. I think getting that little bit of momentum before halftime, even though ironically Lacazette's shot was going to go wide and Soucek deflected it in, that was huge. And heading into halftime, I'm sure that Arteta was still very upset, but it was upset that could be turned into motivation rather than just, all right, we're just going to lay over and get killed in this game. So they came out firing in the second half. Like, credit to Arsenal. They showed a little bit of spirit in this game. I think overridingly, I'm still more upset at the way that they started this game. The fact that they had to come back from 3 goals down just to get a draw here. But they did play much better in the second half. There's no denying that. I mean, Lacazette could have scored within 60 seconds of the half starting. That little dink over the keeper, and it got saved off the line. Odegaard was just pulling all of the strings. We need to talk about Martin Odegaard. He was phenomenal in the second half. Y'all know me. I am a full Mesut Ozil appreciator. I was very sad that he left the club, and this is the closest thing we can get to that. He just, the vision, the reverse passes, the tight touches, the 1-2s, the way that he can see 3 to 4 passes ahead and start a dribble so that he can pull players out and then play it back in behind them. Just, he's such a good player. And it's tough now because we're in a position where it's great that he's playing so well, but he keeps driving up his price, and it's going to make it even harder and harder to keep him. I almost want Real Madrid to go win the Champions League or make a comeback in La Liga or something, because if Zidane can stay in the job, there's more chance that Odegaard doesn't go back. So we all need to be Real Madrid fans now, because we need this guy at the club by any means possible. He is just a quality player, and he's really been improving the last couple games, and I think in the second half today, he absolutely bossed it. A couple of really great incisive passes. He creates the second goal with a great reverse pass to Chambers, and Chambers actually performed really well today as well. I know he got skinned for that first goal, but his crosses were perfect. I mean, he set up Lacazette for the goal in the first half. He set up the own goal with just a brilliant cross. I mean, the amount of pace he put on it made it impossible to defend, and that's why it was a perfect cross. And then, yeah, Lacazette bagging the equalizer as well. Arsenal threw everything at it. You know, Smith Rowe came on, Martinelli came on, Pepe came on. I would have liked to see those guys a little bit earlier personally, because Arsenal had all the momentum here. And yes, West Ham definitely had a lot of chances. They probably could have killed this game off in the second half even. But the way that they were playing at the end, it's like, man, if that game had just gone another 10 minutes, you feel like Arsenal could have won it. So I'm left with this really weird feeling, because it was a great fight back. In a way, I feel like Arsenal should have won this game, but then also think about the chances that West Ham didn't take. Antonio could have scored in the second half, literally had a tap-in on that nice play from Benrahma. There was the play earlier in the second half where Tierney had to make like a double block, which was a very impressive play, but that could have easily been a goal and put it out of hand. They had more than enough chances in the first half. They probably should have gone into halftime 3-0. I think they will feel incredibly disappointed with the result here, being 3 goals up, being in complete control, because they played Arsenal off the park in the first half. So I'm stuck, you know, because I don't want to get too excited about this comeback. I do really feel like Arteta made some terrible decisions in this game, especially the way that he started and refused to adjust the lineup until we had gone down by 2 goals. To me was very suspicious behavior. And at the same time, you know, I don't want to just be completely cynical and act like they didn't perform well in the second half and show a little bit of desire to get back in the game. But it's just like, why does it take being down goals? Why does it take making stupid mistakes for you to turn up in a game? I will never know. But again, that's exactly why this team is probably so fun to watch as a neutral, but why games like this, as exciting as they may have been, just get on my nerves more than anything. Like, why did it have to be like this? Why could we not have played like the second half the whole time? We've got the players. They just need to be lined up in the right positions, and they need to actually show up. And if it's not one thing, it's another. Something always seems to not go right, and you end up with a 3-3 draw. But anyway, that's going to be all for this match review. Thanks for checking it out. If you did enjoy this, be sure to drop a like on the video. I will make plenty more of these Arsenal match reviews, so don't go anywhere on this channel. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the game. Who's your man of the match? Are you more pleased? Are you more disappointed? You know, let me know all that stuff in the comments, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.